What does it mean to be a security administrator who is given the job of implementing next-generation firewall security? Well, if that security administrator has a checkpoint firewall, then it means scheduling about 5 minutes in their day to make changes. Our admin's configuration checklist includes 1. Enable policies to leverage their Active Directory user and group database. 2. Implement intrusion prevention, or IPS, that is based on best recommended security. 3. Implement application and web controls. This includes blocking controversial websites, limiting bandwidth that is consumed by streaming media applications, reminding users of acceptable use policy when using social networking applications, and monitoring access to all other websites and applications. First, we launched Smart Dashboard, a single console for security policy configuration. Open the firewall object and enable Identity Awareness. This launches the Identity Awareness Configuration Wizard. Active Directory query is already checked. The Active Directory domain name is pre-populated. We enter the username and password and connect to the AD server. Done. Now we enable IPS. Select the recommended profile for the best protection. Done. We enable application control and URL filtering. Done. Now let's build an application control and URL filtering policy that is user-based and enforces safe internet use that conforms to our company's internet use policy. To start, we create an access role to identify all users. Later, we can fine-tune the policy to set different policies for different groups. We add a user access role to each rule. In the first rule, we add the categories that are controversial. This is very easy. The default action is block with the default block message. Done. In the second rule, we'll limit the bandwidth used by streaming applications. Simply search for streaming, change the action to allow, and limit the download to 10 megabits per second. Done. In the third rule, we'll inform users of acceptable internet use. Change the action to allow, create a custom inform message, we'll call it Social Networking Policy, and in the message include the user, the application, the category, and the company logo in the message. Done. We install the policy, and our admin's job is done. That was easy. Ease of management is something that NSS Labs found also, noting that Checkpoint has one of the lowest numbers in the industry for management hours when doing both the initial setup and for ongoing upkeep and tuning. What does it mean to be an employee in our example company? Let's see. When accessing Twitter, the user is informed of company policy via the custom user check message created earlier. When accessing a controversial site, the user is blocked and given an explanation. Clearly, this Checkpoint Next Generation Firewall is a nice solution for users, for security administrators, and for the businesses they protect. Thank you for watching this short use case. We invite you to evaluate Checkpoint's Next Generation Firewall for yourself.